Satisfied?
Oh, wouldn't be any problem if you hadn't gone jumping to conclusions, would it?
He's dead.
He nearly is.
What's he like?
Besotted.
Nothing to do with me.
The furthest I've seen him move is from the settee to the fridge. So whatever it is you're doing, keep it up, love.
Oh, grab us some water, will you, Chad?
Got it yourself.
You couldn't make it round if you were driving.
Oh, anybody can see what you're up to.
What's that?
You're jealous
Of what exactly?
that I found a nice bloke that I can be happy with.
You don't do nice, though, do you? Look at him. Have things got that desperate?
He's got a heart. That's not something that I expect someone like you to understand.
You all right, Chaz?
Eh? Yeah, everything's fine.
Hello.
I'll get these. You sit down. Can I have 2 coffees, please?
So, how are you?
I should be asking you that.
Well, I noticed you hadn't been in very much.
Well, it is a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Bearing up. Well, to be honest, I'm not really. Still hurts. But if I'd stayed any longer, it just would have made it worse. Val would still be hovering like a shadow, and I just couldn't live with it anymore.
Didn't waste any time, did she?
What do you mean?
Oh. Well, she's moved back in already. She's only been gone a few days.
Has she? Well, it's hardly surprising, is it?
She's in the spare room, like, so...
For now. How embarrassing. Do you know, if that was me, I'd want to be as far away from this place as possible.
Excuse me, I think I've left the grill on.
Great, eh?
Well, cheer her up.
I was doing a pretty good job until you opened your big fat mouth.
Amy?
Here you go, lovely ladies. Saw you chatting with Chaz earlier. Everything okay?
Yeah. Just ever since they split up, he's done all he can to make her miserable.
How would he do that?
Never been able to let her move on, I suppose.
Sounds like he's jealous.
Yeah, controlling more like. He don't want to see her with anybody else, does he? Do you know what? I trust that girl more than my own mum. I just think she deserves to be happy.
All set for the big race, then?
Nothing 6 months training can't fix.
What are you running as?
A cowboy, sadly without a horse.
What's your costume?
Oh, if I told you, he'd probably nick it, so...
I doubt that.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah. Why?
Hey.
You okay?
Well, you can certainly turn on the charm when you want to.
I know. I should probably have kept my mouth shut.
Oh, between the two of us, we managed to get the price down.
I didn't do much.
Yeah, I could tell they liked you.
Plus, it's a good way of getting back at your brother and Katie.
Oh, well, we're both happy. These figures, they're not exactly what Declan was expecting. They're almost half what he's budgeted.
Only you're not going to tell him and we're going to pocket the difference.
Is that what you do? No, I've learnt doing business with my brother, you've got to keep something up your sleeve. If he plays it straight, so will I.
You don't have to explain yourself.
I could get used to having you around.
Not sure Katie ever will.
Well, for what it's worth, I think he's stark raving mad to choose her over you.
So do I.
Not that they're back together.
So she really is in the spare room, then?
Yeah.
Must be cosy with all you there.
I know. I don't see Amy for 10 years, and now we're living together.
Well, you seem close considering.
Yeah, we kind of know each other.
But it took us a while. And now we sort of grown friendly. Oh, nothing like the mother and daughter, though.
I'm just worried that Val moving back in might spoil things. But Amy may feel like she's got to choose.
She ditched Amy at the drop of a hat and then ran off with half of Eric's money.
She never.
Yeah, and then he took her back.
She was horrible to me from the minute I tipped up. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that woman getting her comeuppance. I really wouldn't.
I only hope I'm back in time.
How do you mean?
Well, I took your advice. I'm going to go to Morocco for a bit. TJ, who's Terry's son, he lives out there. And it looks like there's no need to hurry back for Eric.
You're gonna have to play it a damn sight cleverer than you have been. He's no fool, and for all her innocent little looks, nor is she.
That was you, wasn't it?
What you on about?
Letting the horses out.
I've been in here all day.
Declan's going to hear about this.
Oh, and how much the contractors loved him.
Robbie was in the meeting.
You weren't available. Excuse me. Oh. Hi. Yeah, our meeting went really well too. Hang on.
Listen, I had nothing to do with your horses.
Yeah, of course not.
Honest? Look, I know we've got off on the wrong foot, but I was hoping we could start again. We all want the same thing, to get along.
So this is what you meant by I won't forget this? I don't believe a word you say, Robbie. The only reason you're hanging around is because you're on the make.
I am. So how much of all this is down to your hard work? You're a kept woman. Do you have his tea on the table, iron his shirts? No. Your contribution's being available for him whenever he wants you.
Just get out.
No, I don't think I will.
You reckon you can muscle your way in here? You're in for a shock.
You're trying to come between me and my family.
Yeah, and you're a vicious little thug who thinks everything should be handed to him for nothing.
Well, we've got that last bit in common, haven't we?
You may have got your mum fooled. You can't keep it up. The sooner you're out of my home, the better.
I think I might call health and safety.
It's your safety you'll be worrying about if you don't pack it in.
How are you supposed to run with your feet like that?
No one will think any worse of you if you pull out now, you know that.
I'll have to fork out for some new trainers.
Oh, for pity's sake, you're just as stubborn as he is. He's only trying to make you like a prat.
You're used to that, aren't you?
And he's succeeded, hasn't he, because he's got you doing it.
Can't pull out now, though, can I?
You don't have to go through with it.
Yeah, right.
Just don't turn up.
I'll give him the satisfaction. I'm running that course tomorrow if I have to crawl it. Can I get me kit?
Are you really going to go through this?
Look a right wuss now, whatever I do, won't I?
I need to ask you something.
I'm on a break. Carl.
Look me in the eye and tell me that sweaty little bloke in there is honestly the best that you can do.
What business is it of yours?
Tell me.
I happen to like him.
No, you don't.
What makes you think that you still have a say in my life?
You and him. It's weird.
Is it because you want me back, Carl?
What?
You heard.
Don't be daft.
God knows what I ever saw in you. You were a mistake that I just put down to experience.
It won't work. You're settling for second best. Again.
You know what I find really funny here, Carl? You thinking that you know what I want. Now, you listen to me, OK?
Mm-hmm.
As far as boyfriends go, you barely scrape the top 5. And you're starting to look a little bit pathetic. So why don't you do yourself a favour, OK? And go and find someone to obsess over who actually cares.